Girl. So, let's get straight into this video, guys. So, I'm not gonna be speaking about any of the products because it's a chit chat, and yeah. But I wanna put you guys on. So, this product, guys, it's the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum, and it's the hydrating one. This is what it looks like. So Revlon has a serum just like this, but it's like a bit more expensive. I think it's two something if I'm not mistaken. And I just wanted to put you guys on because it's my first time using it. And it's a lot cheaper than the Revlon one. So if you have the coins, you can go for the Revlon one. But if you don't and you're on a budget, I recommend this. Well, I will recommend it at the end of the video because it's my first time using it. But I was like, what? It's so cheap. So let me just, So today's chit chat is just me. Like, I just wanted to, I don't want to say vent per se, but like, I just wanted to come here, sit down, and like talk to you guys about a whole lot of stuff. If this video is a bit too messy for some of y'all's liking, I am sorry, but I just wanted to do a sit down video because I feel like I haven't done a sit down video in a while, so that's the reason why I wanted to do a sit down video. But also just to like sum up my 2020, hopefully in a few minutes. I don't want to go into too much depth because I already like had a video about the lessons I learned from the whole pandemic and stuff. But basically just sum up my my year and just talk to you guys about a few things. Maybe like also just touch on a few lessons that I've learned. But like I said, because I already have that video, I don't want to go into too much depth into all of that. So yeah. But oh yes, guys, happy new year. Happy new year to all my subbies, to all of y'all who've been keeping it down for me and watching my videos. I am so grateful to you guys all. 2021, it's about to be a whole other amazing year. Thank you so much to all of you guys who've been here from day one, and even if you haven't been here from day one, you just started with this journey with us, you are welcome. So yeah, I wanted to say happy new year to you everyone, even though this is not like this is not gonna be my first video of the year, but happy new year either way, because I'm filming this in the new year, and the one that I released last week was filmed in 2020. So yeah, anyways, so like I said, I'm not gonna be talking about any of the products because yeah, but you guys know this OG, you guys know I'm always using this foundation, and it's not even halfway from being done. So yeah, so basically some of my greatest memories, surprisingly, were made in this very horrendous year called 2020. Like, in as much as it was very bad, I still feel like I learned so much valuable things that I really will take into the rest of my life, And I met amazing people, and I just felt like this year was trash, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you and say, oh, I had the greatest year. I had a lot of L's, a lot of L's, and I had a lot of wins. So yeah, like this year was actually, why am I saying this year? 2020, last year, was actually, it was weird. It was like a lot to be happy for, but also at the same time a lot to be sad about. I think the most part of my sadness comes from losing a close family member. and then not having MD, and then not having contact classes. I think that's like the sad parts. But like even the great parts are like my channel kicking off, I'm very happy about that. Like my channel, my business. There's so many nice things that happened last year. And yeah, like I really am very grateful to my subscribers, of course, and to God. Why did I open my mouth? And to God, because that wouldn't be possible without him. So I'm very grateful, and I just feel like everybody should just look back and see what great things happened. And I know a lot of people lost loved ones. It's very hard to lose a loved one. I lost my loved one 2 weeks before my prelims, so you guys can only imagine how it must have been. And honestly, guys, this year, I mean, why do I keep saying this year? Last year was like so hectic. Like literally there was no time for you to be sleeping and fooling around. But yeah, other than that, we got through it. So one of the lessons that I really wanted to like go in about is just self-confidence. A lot of people were like, a lot of people have approached me and like, oh my gosh, Tabang, how do you do it? How are you so confident and stuff? And honestly, I don't have like a rule book. I don't have like a manual that says, okay, this is what I do, this is what I do, this is what I eat, this is how I dress to become confident. Like, there's no formula to it. There really isn't. And I wanted to talk about this because a few people have actually approached me on some, oh my gosh, I wish I believed in myself as much as you did. Oh my gosh, you're so inspirational and all those things. And thank you a lot. Thank you for thinking that I'm inspirational. Even I think other people are inspirational. It's not like I'm always blowing my own horn on some, yeah, I am my own inspiration. But low-key, if you aren't your own inspiration, then who's gonna be your inspiration? Who? Like, if you aren't your own inspiration, then who? Because I feel like everything stems from within. Like, if you are purely motivated to do A, B, C, D, whatever you want to do, then you will literally wake yourself up every morning to get it done. Let me make a practical example. Like, oh, that glow. Like, for example, starting my business was not like the easiest thing. Operating it isn't even the easiest thing. But for the fact that I was like, this is what I want, this is something that I'm willing to stay up all night for, wake up early, sleep late for, like have a whole lot of sacrifices for. If you don't have that in your life, then obviously you'll always feel like you need to find something else elsewhere. And yeah, I just feel like that's the most practical example I could make. So everything has to stem from within. Like, you need to be your own inspiration. I still don't understand when people are like, how do you do it? It's like, how do I not do it? I mean, I'm not saying I'm always confident and like every single day I wake up I'm like, I'm that bitch. Well, I am that bitch, but like there are days where you're gonna feel you're gonna feel as though you're not even doing enough for yourself. You're gonna feel like you should be doing better. I also have those moments. It's like, it's not like I wake up and I'm like, yeah, Beyonce every day. There's no such, guys. There is absolutely no. The most confident people also have self limiting thoughts. They also have like your moments where they are low and stuff. I think the only difference is they don't let it get to them. Like, I sometimes feel like especially with when it came to starting my business. I was like, I'm not gonna let matric stop me from doing this, because I obviously started my business during matric. I also was like, my YouTube channel is gonna succeed during a pandemic. I'm not gonna let a pandemic stop my YouTube channel from succeeding, or I'm not gonna let other people like naysayers stop what I want to achieve, you know? Because there were a lot of people who were just like, girl, why are you doing that? Like, and it's so sad because it was close people, like people who were very close to me. Well, let me not say my family, but like people outside my family, like your friends and stuff. And they were like, why are you starting a channel? Like, and for me, it was just like, really. But I still did it because I was like, this is what I want. And I'm willing to fight for what I want, you know? So I hope I'm making sense. I know I feel like I'm talking a lot, but I hope I'm making sense to you guys. That if you don't do it yourself, like if you are not your biggest motivator, then I I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I really don't know. Cause for me that's what motivates me, is the fact that I want it so much, not somebody else, and I'm not doing it for someone else, you know? Like, I'm getting up, sleeping late for myself and for the life that I want for myself, you know? And I think it also just is it's very important for you to like say it with your chest. I don't know, like, I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. I really don't know. Okay. For example, I knew eventually that I wanted to start a business and to offer my makeup services to the public. I knew. I just didn't know when was I going to start it, but I knew. And I said it with my chest. So when the time was right for me to do it, I was like, let's go, you know? So that's what I mean. Like, you need to say it with your chest. You need to want it so badly that it motivates you. So I think that's where my self confidence stems from. It stems from the fact that I am passionate about what I'm doing and I want it so much, and I'm going to be confident in what I do. Yeah. So, but also I think it's also because just how I was raised. I don't know. But my dad used to like shout at us, my sister and I, if we didn't like speak up properly. Like, we would be probably at a restaurant and he's like, so what do you want? And I'm like, I want a Big Mac. He'll be like, no, speak up. And we'll be like, he'll be shouting. And for me, I just feel like it just started from a young age. Like, we needed to be vocal about what we wanted. Like, you know, obviously you can't get there and be like, yeah, give it like a phone. They'll beat the fuck out of you. But that's what I mean. And he was just a confident man. So I guess I got it from him. I don't know. But still, even like without the lessons that I learned from him, I just feel like once you establish what you want, it's very hard for somebody to remove you from that, you know? Because even with like starting a YouTube channel and being a creative and like loving makeup so much, it wasn't always easy, especially on my family, because at first they didn't understand. Especially, let me just say, the older people in my family, they didn't understand. But because I fought for what I wanted and I was like, I'm doing this, and now it's more like a thing of, oh, now we understand what you're doing, you know? Because I fought for it and I didn't let them discourage me, even when they said, no, this thing of yours, you're just sitting down, you're looking at yourself in the mirror, and all those things. At first, it was like that whole chat, and I was like, no, guys, it's not just me looking at myself in the mirror. This is my art, you know? It's like something that I want. And yeah, so I hope I'm making sense. I don't know why I feel like I'm not making sense. I think it's also because when I talk, I probably, yeah, I say a lot of things at once. but I really hope I'm making sense, and I hope I may have enlightened some people about how to be, well, not how to be confident, but like how to believe in yourself more. And once you believe in yourself, you become confident, I guess. So yeah. And there are certain things that literally got to me, like mathematics. Like it got to me, and it made me feel like I'm not confident in myself, you know. It just made me feel less confident in myself. I won't lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. I used to fail mathematics. Like that thing used to trap me. Like it used to kill me, you know. So despite all it like brought to me, like it got me down, it got me crying. Oh, it got me crying. Like it literally got me crying. But at some point I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna let this get to me. Like I can't let it get to me. So that's why I just felt like I'm gonna make a plan. I'm gonna, instead of crying and dwindling down in my own sorrow, let me actually try understand what's going on. And surprisingly, when I told myself that, like when I said, let me just try, you know, let me just try understand what's going on, things started becoming better. Like surprisingly, I was also surprised because like, oh, me, really, this me. And yeah, so I guess it's also just that thing of believing in yourself and owning your space. Oh, guys, own your space. Like in 2021, can we please own our space? Like, don't let people get you down. Like, I'm not about to let another person get me down or like dictate how I should be doing. Like, you know, because I think in school, what happens is in school, what happens is there's like your top achievers, right? And now you feel like, oh, I'm not achieving as much, so maybe I'm not like worth it, maybe, you know, things like that. And for me, I just feel like it shouldn't even be that case. It's like, firstly, you're not even that person. Like, you guys are two different people. You guys are not the same, you know. You guys are never gonna be the same, trust me. Because at first I also had those thoughts. I'm just like, but why is that person doing this, why is that person? And the whole blaming game, when once you shift the blame to somebody else, it's like, when are you gonna hold yourself accountable? You know, that's another thing. You need to hold yourself accountable for all your actions and stuff. So that's another thing that helped me, I guess. it also just taught me it also just taught me how to like understand that own lane, own pace, you know. And in my own lane, this is what I am able to do. And one thing I loved, one thing I loved about this year, it showed me that you literally need to be in your own, not this year, last year. Sorry guys. I don't know. I think 2021 hasn't kicked in yet. But yeah, what I was saying is it showed me that you need to be comfortable in your own lane and your own pace and at your own pace, because you can't be like the next person. Like, it's absolutely not gonna happen. So yeah, that's one thing that I wanted to say. And I really feel like those are the things that helped me to become a little bit more um like firm in who I am. Oh my god, why does it have to be so dark? And like I put like 2 drops. Okay, there we go. So that's like another thing that helped me being firm in who I am. Just accepting that this is my own lane, this is my own pace, there's nobody like me, so I shouldn't actually even try compare myself to other people. And I must just accept the fact that this is just my own journey, you know, like being comfortable in who you are and also just being able to own your space, you know, because nobody can take that away from you. Like, nobody can actually take away your experiences, the things you want. If you're so passionate about something, nobody can take it away from you. So I really do encourage people to seek within. Yeah, I do have people that I look up to and stuff, but more than anything, I seek within so that I know what I actually want, you know, so that I am aware. Because once I am aware of what I actually want, it becomes a lot easier for me to make certain decisions that align with what I want and that align with where I'm going, you know. So, yeah. And I wanted to do, I wanted to film um a video where I'm doing my vision board, and I actually want to do that. Comment down below if you guys will be interested in that kind of video. So guys, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that you got some insight as to how I go about being confident, I guess. And if you have not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Comment down below anything and like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.